Welcome back to Cooking with Bobby Joe. Bobby Joe, your canine chef in training here with another drool-worthy human treat. We are continuing our tortilla theme with easy baked tortilla apple pies and baked cinnamon chips. This was supposed to be posted yesterday, but we had some computer issues. There are several ways to make these, so we will go over all of those and you can decide which method you want to use. Here are the ingredients you need for the filling. 6 small apples. We used Pink Ladies, but you can use Granny Smiths or whatever type you prefer. Right now, we've got to take what we can get with curbside pickup. Granny Smiths are generally larger, so you will probably only need about 4 of those. 3 tablespoons of margarine. We typically use butter, but margarine is all we have right now. 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. You can always use extra. We always do. 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, a half a cup of granulated sugar. Here is where you can change things up. If you want this to be sugar-free, you can use sugar substitutes. You can use xylitol. There are also other sweeteners that can be used, but if you use xylitol, it would be a half a cup just like sugar. If you use this, it is dangerous for dogs, so keep it away from them. Some people don't tolerate sugar alcohols well, so also be aware of this too when using it. Then there is stevia. This is sweeter than sugar, so you usually don't need as much. If you use stevia, I would suggest using only 1/4 a cup. There's also Swerve that comes in granular sugar form, which would work well for this recipe. You can also leave all the sugar out and just use cinnamon, apple, and lemon juice since apples are naturally sweet. It's up to you which way you want to go. So you want to preheat your oven to 375 degrees. Peel and slice your apples into cubes. Mix the sugar, cinnamon, and lemon juice together in a bowl. Melt the margarine and then mix in the apple mixture. Heat to a boil and reduce your heat to simmer. You want to simmer for about 10 to 15 minutes, stirring occasionally until it thickens and the apples become soft. So another way you could do this, if you don't want to make your own filling, you can always buy canned apple pie filling. And they also have canned sugar-free pie filling. You can make these pies in different flavors as well, like blueberry, peach, or cherry. So the next step, you're going to need 2 tablespoons of melted margarine, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, 3 tablespoons of sugar, and 3 flour tortillas. Cut the tortillas in half, brush one side with margarine and sprinkle with cinnamon and sugar. You want to turn it over and place a couple of spoonfuls of filling onto the tortilla. Then you fold it into a triangle, brush the edges with margarine, and use a fork to crimp the edges together. Place the pie on a parchment paper lined baking sheet or a greased baking sheet and repeat making the pies until all the pies are made. Cinnamon tortilla chips are also another super easy snack. You cut a tortilla into triangles, brush with margarine, sprinkle with cinnamon sugar, bake in 375-degree preheated oven for about 10 to 15 minutes until golden brown around the edges. We remove these from the oven a few minutes before we remove the pies. Back to the pies. Place in the oven and bake for about 15 to 20 minutes until golden brown around the edges. You can take those out of the oven, and while they're still hot, you can drizzle with caramel sauce. You can serve with a scoop of ice cream, which is definitely drool worthy. Whether you go with sugar or sugar-free, make your own pie filling or buy canned pie filling, these are definitely super easy, drool-worthy human treats. I hope you liked our video. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and leave us a comment. If you try making these, let us know how they turned out. Post a picture on my Facebook page. Don't forget to check out my Facebook page and like it to get updates. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel to get updates when we post new videos. Well, this concludes our super easy tortilla recipes. We hope you found them helpful. Until next time, stay safe, stay home, say your prayers, wash your hands. Don't forget to check on your family, friends, and neighbors to make sure they're okay through this quarantine. Bye for now.